Welcome. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, can Salesforce send automated emails? My name's Brian Hayes. I'm a Salesforce and Pardot consultant with Rotive. We're an official Salesforce partner, and we teach small businesses how to automate their processes. So the short answer is yes. Salesforce can send automated emails, but we should get a little bit more specific so you understand exactly what we're talking about and understand a couple of the default options available to you. So first off, Salesforce has many different products. They've got their core Sales Cloud and Service Cloud offerings, but then they also have a number of marketing specific products. And of course, those marketing products can send automated emails. It's one of the main reasons people choose to purchase those. But let's just talk about those core Sales Cloud, Service Cloud databases. Now, both of those products can send automated emails as well, even though it's not the main focus of the product. And so it's not quite as easy to send automated emails, not quite as easy to maintain them if you're sending them from those two systems, and there's other limitations that you should be aware of. So the first thing to understand is how you would trigger an automated email. Well, the best way to do that is to use Flow, the automation tool built into Salesforce. And then once you have a flow that's triggering that email, you've got two options that work out of the box in Sales Cloud. One option is using something called an email alert, which is based on a template that you've created. The other is to use a simple email action within the flow. Now, I actually think the email alert is a little bit easier to maintain. Because it's based on a template within Salesforce, you can just update that template. You don't actually have to go into the flow and edit any of the details of that automation if you want to change the copy. The simple email action does not use a template, but I know the name is deceptive. It's a little bit more complicated if you want to update it because you need to modify that flow. You have to go to that resource within the flow that's determining the content of your message, and you have to update it there. So let me give you a quick overview of how both of those options work and where you can find those different pieces. So let's start with an email alert and its template. Within Salesforce Lightning here, you can click on the app launcher in the upper left-hand corner and type in email templates. From here, you can create templates that you can then use in an email alert that's then going to be triggered after that by the flow. So I've got one here that says Rose Apothecary newsletter template. It's pretty simple. It just says, thank you for subscribing to our newsletter, and puts in the recipient's first name. Once you have your template, you can go into the setup menu and search for email alerts. I've already created an email alert here. We're not going to go through all of the details of this, but essentially what you're doing is configuring some settings related to the sending of that email. Who do you want it to go to? Who's sending it? And what object or record should it be related to if it's pulling data from something like an opportunity or an account or a different record. Once we have this, we can then go into our flow. Click on Flows and create a new one. For this example, I'm just going to select a screen flow. And then if you hit the plus button, you can select an action. And one of the actions that's available is an email alert. When you search for email alerts, the name of that email alert is actually going to pop up here. So here's the one that we just created, Opportunity-Intro Newsletter. Select that, and then all you need to do is give it a name within your flow and select a related record in case there's any merge fields that were pulled into that email. You can't really change anything else about that message that's being sent, about the content within this flow. It's all managed in that email alert area as well as in the template area. Our other option is simple email. So you still click on action, and this time search for email, and you'll see send email is one of the actions. And the API name is email simple-email simple. Select that, and we have quite a few more choices. So not quite as simple. The first one is the body. The second one is the subject. And then you've got a few other choices around setting the recipients. You can have a collection of recipient email addresses if you want to send it to more than one person, or you could have recipient email addresses that are in a comma separated list if that's the way the data is at this point, and a few other options around the sender type, and whether or not the content of the body of the email is rich text or plain text. So from here, you can just type in the body of the email, or you can create a new resource to contain that message that you want to send. Simple email is actually a lot more flexible than the template because you've got the resources within the flow and you can manipulate them through all sorts of advanced logic. But it's more complicated when you want to update it as well. You have to come into this flow, edit things directly in the automation instead of just being able to update that template. So to answer our initial question, can Salesforce send automated emails? Absolutely, it can. You've got these two options that work out of the box. You just need to create that automation yourself and understand if the simple email option or the email alert is going to be a better choice for your use case. Keep in mind, there's also some other limitations when it comes to sending emails from Salesforce, like a daily limit of 5,000. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit like and click subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.